Hello and welcome to my channel and welcome to some snacks. So, as you can see in front of you, I've been doing the Zuru Max snacks. 5 of them already done. I've got one more to go, which you're going to see me doing in the video, and it's the Hamburger. My son has made this and he said it's the best one, so I've got to save the best till last. But I'll just quickly show you the others. So basically, you buy these, and I'm glad they're not blind ones because I like to complete sets, and once you've opened them up, you get all the pieces to make them, and they are awesome. So you get your instruction manual, and they're very easy to follow. This one's for the donut. Some of them don't really do a lot, like the donut, it's just donut. Looks very tasty. And that was the first one I did. Not a lot going on there, but look at this. This is my favourite. So, trust me, bit of melted cheese on the end, but it does bend. So you can have it sort of dripping over the side of like a shelf or something. It's really cool the way it does that. Same with hot dog, got to be very careful. It's very easy to break this one. But the you can have it straight. You can have a bit of a bend to it. I like that. And then if you're very good with chopsticks, you can pick up the sushi. I do like these, it feels so nice. Very tactile. You get a little bit of wasabi as well to go with it. So that's basically the ones that I've built. Just going to do the hamburger. Going to give you an idea of what the complete set looks like. At the moment, pizza, there is a part of me that I like to go out and get enough of these to make a full pizza. But yeah, I think I'll leave that on the back burner for a little while. Look at all those little pepperonis and olives. Don't they look lovely? Right, let's get into it. Let's open this up and start building. Show you how easy it is. So that's what's in the box, your instruction manual and some bags. My advice is don't open one bag and think you can just then move on to the next bag. Just open the whole lot up and have it all spread out in front of you. Just like that. And you can see what some of it's going to be. Yeah. So we got our instruction manual. All we got to do is follow it. And they are very simple to follow. It tells you what pieces you need to find. So, sorry for any glare. I'm not very good with these camera light things that you have. It's like a circle, but you need 2 of those. So you find 2 of those. I need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3. I always worry, I get a little bit of anxiety. I go like, oh no, I'm missing a piece. And then I always eventually find it. And then I need a really long one. And it's just a case of, well, doing what it says. So that there, that there, that there, that there, that there, that there, that there. Obviously don't snap together yet, because that's where the next bit is going to come in. So we need 2 of these. So, I know that 4 squares stick out, so I'm going to put it together so 4 squares stick out, and then I can bang, bang, oh, I've already gone wrong. I've already gone wrong. I know how I've gone wrong. Is that supposed to be like that? You're Wally. There you go. A little bit of experimentation. And then that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. This is obviously going to be part of the bun. And we've got 2 yellow things. It's interesting to see what each bit is going to be when it's finished. Whether it's going to be part of the bun, part of the lettuce, part of whatever. Now just say it's for ages something or other, 8+. Had a quick look. Yeah, definitely would agree with that. I think an 8-year-old would be fine with this, as long as they've done stuff in the past. I've got an adult within shouting distance. Yeah, definitely bun. So these go around the outside. And one more. Looking tasty already. And then some ketchup in the middle, I'm guessing. And then a little one. A lot of the time it shows it that you build it first, then plop it on. I always think sometimes it's best to plop it on. It all depends on what it is you're doing. That's the next bit. Ooh. So sometimes it'll ask you to make multiple of the thing. Taking a risk here because actually I'm going to bring the camera down a bit so I can see what I'm doing. Because there's no point in me filming this if it's going to be off camera, but yeah, so 2 of these together, and then a flat one on, a flat one on top. We'll do this 4 times, and then these go into that bit of the burger. So 1, 2, flat bit. Let me know in the comments if you're building one of these and following along with me as I do it. I'm guessing if you're unsure how to build this, it'd be a nice easy way of doing it. And then any mistakes I make, you will make if you copy me. Join underneath. No. Again, here's the anxiety. Oh my god, am I missing a bit? I've never built one of these and had missing pieces. So it was the first time. Oh, there we go. So pop them in. A bit more of the bun. Yeah, get these for Christmas. Seriously. Little stocking filler. £6 I think this cost me. And yeah, imagine that Christmas day. You just say, go on, build your little burger. So I use this to orientate so I can see the yellow. So I put it down exactly the way they're done. I'm guessing there's a bit of sort of like, you know, you can change how it looks. Make it a bit unique to yourself, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to copy. So that goes there on these 2 bits. Oh, and then I broke it, but it snaps back together. And then making sure it goes the right way round. Sometimes it's just a process of elimination because you've only got so many holes, haven't you? This one goes like that. Ooh. Again, I don't think it overly matters if you get it slightly wrong. He says. We've got these bits that stick on top. That sits on top. Sits on the top. Now I think it goes on to there. I'm going to just check the next page. Yeah, wasn't 100% clear, so I just checked the next page, and lo and behold, it showed me how to do it. Where's that going to go? It's going to go, yeah, like that. And then a green bit on that one. So it looks like we're building up 4 pillars. And it's more of the lettuce. So keeping the orientation with the yellow, we're going to go one there, one there, one there, and one there. Yummy. Very nice. And then we do more lettuce. So it's another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that's all of the lettuce once I've done this. Oh, and it just goes on top. But just at a jaunty angle. So if I move that over that like that, then that can go on like that. Let's do that one like that, and that one goes on there. So this is where you can be a bit unique. Just make sure I keep. It does all once it's built. It's very. They're very solid, like the donut, very solid. But when you're building it, they can be a little bit like flimsy. So just be careful as you're building it. That's got to be the pate bit, isn't it? The burger bit. So we go round the edges, top of the lettuce. There's only one way this can go. Very straightforward. Oh, like I said, it can be a bit fragile as you're building it, so just keep putting it back together if it starts coming apart. Right. And then it's, oh, I see. Right. So again, sometimes you have to work out how it goes on. Sometimes it's best to build the bits and then put them on. Sometimes it's best to put the bits on and build it up. So this time it's best to build the bit because there's nothing for the pate to stick to, but there is for the, what I'm guessing is the cheese. This is cool. I'm actually liking this. Like I said, my son said this was his favourite, and I don't think he meant favourite food to eat. I'm pretty sure he meant favourite model to build. Let's go round, finishing off the pate. Pretty sure they're called patties. And then there's going to be more cheese in a minute, isn't there? So, ooh, yeah, I knew it. 4 corners for the cheese sticking out. And that's going to go like that. Like that. Because you're not going to see the inside, are you, when it's built? In fact, it's hollow, Makes no difference. But you can already see the burger taking shape. And then it's pink stuff. What's the pink stuff? It's odd. Pink stuff and a burger. So it's one of those. And then it's the circular thing. It's got to be sauce. I can't think what uncooked meat would be doing in the burger. Nope. Doesn't help when you've got big fingers. So I'm sure a child would find this easier than I am. And then one more quarter circle, whatever that's called, that shape. And then we need a pinky. Oh, again, anxiety. I thought, oh no, we're going to have our first piece, our first kit without a required piece. Right. Ooh, spindle. Are we going to be making the centre bit here by the look of it? Holds it all together. So on it goes. Oh, all the way to the top. Bunk. It looks like it's flush as well. I'm sure it'll fit as you need it shortly. Now it's three little black things, which I'm guessing are spacers. Then a little grey thing. I'm whizzing through it, aren't I? Like I said, this would be awesome as a stocking filler. Or instead of crackers, everybody has one. Oh, can you imagine that? Instead of a cracker, everybody has one of these to build. And then you're all sitting there digesting your Christmas dinner. Like everyone's making food. It's like the last thing you need, isn't it? Full up. You've eaten enough food to last a month. And then you're building this. But I think this would be a cracking idea on the Christmas table. Right, so that goes in there. It's a bit like when you go to a fancy restaurant, you get the burgers with the pin through, isn't it? Now it's got to be a tomato. So 4 of these. Right. I think it's hanging off the edge, isn't it? Yeah, pretty sure. Hanging off the edge. Yeah. Hanging off the edge. There are retro ones as well that I did that are just as amazing and would work just as well. But yeah, seriously, these would way better than the cracker. This is actually looking really good. I can see what Chris meant. And it looks like we're going to finish off with a burn. So I'm just going to, yeah, there we go. Now we need cornery bits. Cut across. Yes. Conk. And then it's a tour. Dunk. Then a cornery bit. Dunk. Ah, do you know what? Definite. Get these. Seriously. Put them on the table. 1 each. This would be way better than the cracker. I think people would be absolutely stoked to take it home afterwards as well. And I'm not sponsored by the company, by the way. This is just my personal opinion. Yeah. While you're digesting your dinner before eating your dessert. So it's 4. So we've got to do this twice. One. Probably doing this off camera. Yes, I am. It's very hard to do this and film it. So. And then we're building this. So be easy to put the 4 on the back and then do the 2 and 2 and then put that on the front. See what I mean? It's finding the best solution to building each bit, but it is obvious what to do. And then like a cornery bit. Am I doing that right? Let's just look forward. Yeah, I'm doing that right. And we'll do that one more time. Dunk dunk. And then I think there's a P. Is that too big? 2, 4, 6. No, it's not too big. It's just going to stick out. Dunk. Dunk. How long has this taken me so far? About 20 minutes ish. Oh, just not the camera. And now we need a cornery bit. Stick that on. Stick that on. 4 times. Okay. I don't know why I said that. So surprised. Let's do. We're going to fast forward any bits. I'll give you an idea of how long it takes. And like I said, if you wanted to follow along as I'm building. Okay, more anxiety as I think, oh no, there it is. Every time I think, oh no, we're missing a bit. Lo and behold, there it is. So that gives me 4 bits. You can see where they're going to go. Oh, was not expecting that. It goes on there. Goes on there. Goes on there. Goes on there. Alright, so let's orientate it like the picture if we can. No, absolutely makes no difference. I'm just going to pop it on. So these 4 bits go with those 4 bits. And then that goes on that side. And let's just rebuild this bit. You know, once it's built, they're very solid. But as you're doing it, it's just a bit fragile side. Okay, so we're back up and running. Not many pieces left. We're on the home straight. So it's 2 of these on that. 2 of these on that. And then just legs gone to sleep. When you're my age, shouldn't really be sat cross-legged on the floor. And then that goes in there. That goes in there. And we are definitely nearly finished. So we're going to clip that on, clip that on. That's going to go on the circular bit. Yeah, that's the bit that makes it solid. And then this sits on top. And there we have our hamburger. Ooh. What's rattling? Oh, one of the supports at the bottom has come out. Oh. I do not want a rattly burger. So, like I say, it's very easy just to fiddle around and fix it if there's a problem. There we go. Like I said, they're quite solid when they're built. So we got our burger. Do you know what? I liked it. I like the burger, but it doesn't beat the pizza. I think that's amazing, especially with the bend. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, just a reminder, all the other ones that you can make. I highly recommend this. Like I said, I'm not sponsored by them at all, but I think these would not be a bad idea on the Christmas table instead of crackers. Or you could have crackers and these, couldn't you? No, I'm not even going to try it. Right, yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing that in action. If you did, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you lovely lot in another video real soon, because I had my birthday not so long ago, and I got lots of projects, lots of amazing, but you will not believe some of the stuff we got. I was going to give you a teaser, but I'm not. If you want to see what I'm building, make sure you tune in for another video. And it's not going to be these. I'm moving on to some bigger projects. Right. Look after yourself and those you love. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.